And welcome back, folks, to another episode of Let's Play Mobile Suit Gundam Saga. I believe that's what MS stands for. If it stands for something else, I'd be fucking surprised. Anyways, it's been almost 2 weeks since I last recorded, and no, I'm not dead yet. If my dashingly good looks just didn't give it away, and the fact that I'm not a walking cadaver, then in which case I'd be a zombie. A lot of crap kind of just came up at once, and, you know, real life shit does happen on occasion. Had family visiting, job being a pain in the ass, so I ended up not being able to record for quite some time. However, I want to get this episode out because it's going to be a little bit of back and forth, a lot of text probably going to have to deal with, so let's just get it over with and done. It is an RPG, that does happen. Last when we joined Tristan and the gang here, and I don't even remember, Gaia, is that the name of the world? Terra? Something like that. Anyways, last time we joined the game, we defeated the bad old, mean old pirates over at the port over there, whose name is escaping. It's not Port Marley. I think that's the name of the town we're in here. Anyways, we destroyed the Zoc, which was not as spooky as I remember it. I just remember having a lot of trouble, probably because I was underleveled as a kid when I played this game. But whatever. Anyways, now we need to come back here and get our reward, which means we need to go talk to the constable who's up on the second floor. Alright, buddy. You promised us a reward. I'll damn say you couldn't. You guys don't have any mobile suits to fight with. Alright, what do I get? 2,000 credits? Alright, that's not bad. And that's some music right there for your reward there. I damn say we do. Okay, we get to go back to Russia, Isengrad. But first, there is one little thing I want to check out here that wasn't available, or shouldn't have been available at the beginning of this and put the port town here, but it should be now. And I just got to remember where he's at. There should be a black market salesman somewhere along the lines over here. I don't even know if we can actually talk to him yet. Are you him? No. Just gonna skip through a lot of this dialogue if it's just useless. Maybe it's down there. Maybe it had to be one of the merchants. What are you doing out here, Grimace? Ah, that's what I want. Okay, that's who I wanted to show off. Now, before they did mention some of the townsfolk that a lot of the merchants couldn't get through because of the pirates. Well, we took care of that, so we shouldn't have anything else to worry about. Which means that one of you... What are you doing down here? You know what? I can wage that would be very strange, but I'm too busy being entranced by the majestic flight of the seagulls over there. Let's see here. Who sells all the good stuff? Not going to be on the boat, I'd wager. We're looking for the mobile suit part salesman. It's good for me, lady. Calm down. What do you got? Okay, wow, look. We can just start to see some of the Vulcan arm left and right. Our missing Zagok claw, which there's no point in purchasing. Zaku shield R, it's kind of useless. The Gouf spikes, however, would have been nice. Extra propellant, although we don't need it now. Sensor plus improves ranged attack effectiveness. Okay, so you can kind of see a little bit. It's mostly optional parts, a few small things. And what do you sell? Ah, this is the man I wanted. Now there are a couple of specific things here that we're interested in. Well, one merely being the Zaku 2 special data. Now, as you can see there, it's about 40 credits per unit of Zaku 2 special data. And if we look back into our inventory here, which I can't see the actual cursor, thank you very much, emulation. Where's my Zaku 2 special? Ah, we have 37 of the Zaku 2 special data. I believe you need a total of 50 data points. So you need 50 data, let's say, to actually just produce a mobile suit. But if you actually go past that, I think if you go up to 99, and so if I have 99 Zaku 2 special data, every special data that I get past that point, or every data point that I get past the cost to actually manufacture the mobile suit, up into sets of 10, I believe. So at 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, so on and so forth. I think that's close. If not, the concept's the same. It's probably just a different amount. Anyways, if I have over the amount of data that is required to create the mobile suit, what will happen is I can actually get upgrades to the mobile suit off the bat. Now, this may not sound very like a very big deal right now, but later on down the line, when you get certain mobile suits, the upgrade cost per little pellet on each in the mobility, defense, speed, that kind of thing, it is astronomically high sometimes for some of these upper tier mobile suits. So when you can get the extra data, I would recommend going for it. It would be cheaper to actually have the data and to buy that data than it would be to actually try and do the upgrades. Not buy a whole lot, because it's just a Zakutu special at this point. But later on down the line, it does add up. Now, I only have 37, which means I can't even create the mobile suit. And I could buy the remaining data that I needed. However, I know that there's actually some data we can get here real quick, real soon, to at least put us over the threshold to get the Zakutu special. And even then, I want to try and get the upgrade points for it. There are a couple of enemies out here out in the world that will actually drop the Zakutu special data, and that would be the Zakutu Sniper, I believe. He has a good chance to drop either one data, or I think it's 5 units of the data. Anyways, we need to go back to Isengrad, which means we're going to actually use Tristan's auto drive to actually go back to Isengrad. We're going to go see if Hal has done anything besides wear and polish his mask. Let's see if we can get some stuff out of this. Oh, there we go. Always so foreboding when you enter this place, even though their defenses are papier-mâché thin. I believe we gotta make a left turn here. Now, there's not a whole lot that I can do in Isengrad again here, so I'm not going to be going around exploring. We'll come back later on when we have a few additional things. I don't do anything in there. I think it's this way, the stairs. Yes, it is. Go and visit Hal. That's not the right door. Nope. And now, okay, there we go. Oh, automatically goes into the cutscene. All right, Hal, what you got for us? Beat them and blew them up, and we sent them back to the briny depths. Yeah, no, why is this so difficult to believe? Whenever you see like an evil villain, they always underestimate the kid, the small kid who's going to come up against them. And what ends up happening, the kid blows up their Death Star or destroys their plans for world domination. Never take a kid lightly when it comes to this type of stuff, especially in fictional settings. Was that his name? I don't even remember at this point. I hope the other 3 generals are better. Uh-oh. What's your master plan as dedicated by your really weird set of bar graphs there? Of course the master plan. The one where everyone dresses like Hal. I just noticed his pauldrons he's got on there. What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? Gouf data times 50. Nice. I think that actually throws us over the limit to actually create the Gouf. That should at least. Nice. And a unique cap large, which is what we'll need to actually do that. And more importantly, the card key. All right. Yep, that's true. This is kind of also a tutorial into creating your own mobile suit off the bat. Whereas the first time around, we really had this done for us. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so, yeah, basically this is kind of the game's way to first let the player screw around with the G system, especially the big G system. Now, there was a spot north of here where the G2 system was at, and that's where I actually power leveled for quite a bit of time there. And we can go in there now with the level 1 card key to actually create the Gouf, because we have 50 of the data. The only thing I want to avoid doing that for the moment is I want to actually do something I said I was going to do a long time ago, 3 or 4 parts back, as a matter of fact. And I want to go back to the Moon Art, because with the level 1 card key, we should be able to get through at least one of those doors in there, and I think we might be able to get something good out of it. So let's do that. We're going to use Tristan's auto drive again to go back to Angelia. And as a matter of fact, I'm actually going to go in town because I did miss a house in here that a couple of people pointed out that I needed to go into this house. And we'll see if it actually is a timed item, if I can actually get it anymore. We'll see what the item is here in just a moment. Go up to the big mansion that I avoided. There's quite the wealth difference here. I think it was here. I'm pretty sure it was here. You. The good. Good. Well, that's a lot of rich folk are like that. Oh. I hope you're a woman. Nope. There's nothing wrong with that. Chatting with people. Now, I remember trying a test recording a couple of months back when I was still doing Zionic Franken, as a matter of fact. These candles in here, the flickering flame image, screwed with the recording so bad. I do not know why. It was just something about it. Plants, blah, junk, nothing, okay. Kind of a nice kitchen. Go back out of here. Is there anything else for me to do? Doesn't look like it. It's not a very big mansion. Door number 1. Ah, nice purple there. Yes, I would. Oh no, what has she told you? Oh good, then maybe you can actually shed some light on us. See, the Grimace here and I have a bet about how old she actually is. Cool. Database disk. That was the item I was actually looking for. So that does answer the question. It is not a timed item. Or at least not at this point, it's not a timed item. Now, that is a good question, though. Will it actually pop up with the data that we... Yep. Oh, okay. See, it even populates the data we've already seen, so we didn't have to worry about going back for it, if this is something you wanted to do to get this whole thing. Let's see that. All right, yeah. See, kind of just shows the whole thing. It's kind of nice. Shows a couple of things that it has. I don't see the... Where's the Zoc? Our boss is not part of this. Or maybe they're further down. Oh, yep, they're further down. There they are. Alright, well, kind of done on that. So that was the item I wanted. I don't think there's a whole lot else in here, but we're going to try and pillage our way through everything else if we can. Oh, hello. Motor mouth, okay. So that's Mrs. Gould. Ooh. Small cap, I'll take it. Can always use that for stuff. Everybody has a lot of liquor in these cabinets here. Nothing else back here. I think that's about it, actually. Oop, crap. Alright, what does it say? G-System technology breakthrough developed by Rivage Zarth. Is that like Vladi Zarth? Head of the Zarth Corporation. G-System uses condensed energy, E-caps to create almost a mobile suit created out of dirt and water. That's probably the Zaku tank. Everything to the Great Fall, 90% of the population. Kind of sounds like the opening sequence to Mobile Suit Gundam. Wow, just a week? That kind of sucks. Was fact and not fiction. Okay. Now, I have heard people try and argue that this is, that this, after the ruin, after the Armageddon history, or historical line, actually does take place within the Universal Century timeline. If you think about it, with Turn of Gundam, it does kind of retcon all Gundam series into one another. Alright, looks like there's some crap back there that we could probably try and get to, but I don't think it actually moves, just probably the image for it. So we've pilfered everything out of here, I think. Yep. Alright, so I got the 2 items I wanted. I got the data disk, which allows me to keep track of the enemies that I fight, just for shits and grins. There's no achievement points or anything like that that I think ties to it. Then again, I never really tried to complete the whole thing. And now, we should be able to head back into the Moon Arc. Take care of this whole thing right now. So like I said, whoops, that's a horse's ass right there. Like I said, this is going to be a lot of backtracing, a lot of cleanup, and this will not be the last time we go to the Moon Arc, as a matter of fact. Speaking of which, it's down here? There it is that it? Yeah, that's it. Into the Moon Arc! Now I just got to kind of remember my way in here. Lots of dead ends. Now, there's basically nothing in here that can give us trouble at all. Okay, I think it's this way. Try that. Because we're so overpowered at this point. This way? Yes, this is looking kind of right. For some reason, I always get turned around in here. Okay. Is it this door? Oh, there it is. Wunderbar, new area. Matter of fact, I don't think we're going to be able to get too much further than this. Treasure chest, huh? Zakutu special data. See? Told you to wait. E-cap large, which is nice. We actually need that. I thought there was... Is there nothing else in here? This is probably a level 2 door. Oh, level 3 even. Well, fuck me. Okay, well that looks to be about it there. Oh, I don't know why I went back to that. Surprisingly, I haven't ran into any enemies yet. Anyways, we don't even need to actually go all the way back out of here. We can just use the escape. Interesting. Okay, so we got a couple of things we can do here. I definitely want to get a Zakutu special. Let's see how much am I lacking here. I've got 67 Zakutu special data, so I need at least a little bit more. Okay, here. We're going to go back to Port Marley, and I'm going to go talk to that trader to get what I need otherwise. I need 33 more data, which I don't know if I can afford that after that right now. Oh, the hell? Didn't even know you can go in there. Because I just kind of want to show off and hope I'm right, and I'm not just going to be wasting a shit ton of money here. If I am, I'm going to be pissed. If I do end up wasting a bunch of money, I probably just revert the save and keep the episode. And you can all laugh at Lokenhart for spending all of his hard-earned money. Alright, so we need 37 special data. Oh good, it has a count. 11. 21. Oops. Oh, so it's 99. Okay, so we need 32. Alright, let's go ahead. So that's 1,000. That's not bad. Nope, we're good there. Okay, now let's go north to that G2 system. And I think we're going to be seeing... There's a couple more cutscenes we need to take a look at first. As a matter of fact, I don't remember his freaking name, but I think we're going to be meeting a new story character-ish. Spoiler alert. What the hell is his name? I can see his face. And matter of fact, I'm looking at the back of the box and I can see him on the box art too. Anyways, it is really nice to have the auto drive. This thing comes in handy so many times. We're going back to Isengrad. We're taking the hobbits to Isengard. Guard. Now we're going to go north to G2 system, which isn't too far up. There it is. I spent quite a bit of time here farming for that freaking Zakutu Kai shield, which never materialized. I ended up just giving up after that. Okay. Oop, nope, keep going. Come on, no battle, no battle, no battle, no battle. And score. Yes, my dear, this is the G2 system. Or the G system O2. I don't know why I call it G2. It's the G3 gas. Okay, kind of looks like the Moon Arc where we had, found you. Maybe you were made in the Moon Arc. Did anyone ever think about that? Maybe she's a robot. I wonder if that's true. If you actually have someone who's an amnesiac, will they actually, if you take them to familiar places, be able to start to recall that? I guess it depends, because you can be you can suffer from amnesia for a couple of different reasons, both physical and just emotional driven. Car key level 1, so we couldn't really get much further than this before. Door opens. And much like Final Fantasy XIII, this is another long hallway corridor that leads to nothing. Opens the door. There we go. I think we should be running into one more cutscene. There it is. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I hope it's something good. By your powers combined. It's dangerous out there, folks. Take this. It's really powerful, especially against living things. I want it. I want it so bad. Hello, Dom. Hello, Slowdown. There you go. That's a good look for you there, Fritz. Well, you've seen the feet. Come on. Oh, you chicken shit. We can't run. We just beat a Zoc. We can beat one Dom. God, he's such a mopey little bitch sometimes. Oops. We actually just need to walk up there first. Look, it's got one eye, you've got one eye, we're good to go. It's not on, dumbass. Oh, never mind. I takes it back. There's just something about the sound of a mobile suit activating, especially when the eye and the lights turn on. Just love that sound, like the Vulcan sound. Wow. Man, that sprite does not look too good as I remember it. Sorry, kids, that's style you. Gavenger. Like, scavenger? This is true. He probably would have just blatantly attacked us like everything else in our path. Hey, you know what? We just whipped the Dark Alliance's one of their generals. Matter of fact, their Navy Corps just got absolutely wrecked. Ass blasted, one would say. To be fair, though, I mean, I've never seen a real villain who had a boonie cap on like that. Those specs. Whatever the hell. It looks like he was a sailor with leopard print. Yes, I am. Here, take a business card. We're just advertising to all the people who ask. Come to Eldar Samnia. Eldar Samnia. Yeah, we won't be there for a little bit, folks. That's just kind of a place we'll be at a little bit while longer. We have to go to the African continent, if I remember correctly, for that. That's right. Attacked, attacked, attacked. Well, to be fair, our own mission is to whip out the Dark Alliance because, well, come on, who isn't convinced that the Zaku 2 that whips well, destroyed the village, or the orphanage, wasn't a member of their team. Blah, blah, blah. Come on, Fritz. You know, to be fair, Fritz does have a point. You need priorities. If you try and scatter your goals and your energy amongst many goals, it's just going to be a big problem. All right. Mm-hmm. Yes, we do. Yeah, you guys didn't really... No, I did show off the forts, didn't I? Maybe. I think I showed off one of them, and which is the one we're not going to this time around. God, it's been so long since I've recorded that. Yeah, you're a horrible fighter, Fritz, especially at melee. Oh, shots fired. Okay, let's see here. We need to create ourselves a mobile suit. That is what we came here for entirely. I actually think we actually have to step... No, get... All right. Ah, that's how it works. Okay. Granted. Okay, so we can go ahead and create... see there, upgrades plus 15 because of the 99. So it looks like it was... I was kind of right. It should have been at 60, 70, 80, 90, and I think probably 99 gives you one as well. Set of upgrades for it. So if it's 15, it could be sets of 3 or something like that. But it's always nice to see that, just because of the cost savings when you actually come down to it. And we've got 3 large ECAPs, so we can screw around with this. But let's create the Zaku 2 special first. So we'll go ahead and create that. Oh man, I can't wait. The birth of our first mobile suit. Oh man, that's a sexy mobile suit. And there it is, folks. The Zaku 2 Special. Now, I think we're going to go ahead and we're going to create the Gouf. Because, why not? I don't have... I wish I had 2 more data. That annoys me. There are... I think it's... Is it the Blast? No, the Boost Gouf. The Boost Gouf enemy that actually does show up, and I did kind of fight it once, I think, on camera, does have the ability to drop the Gouf data. But right now, I do not think you can actually purchase the Gouf data like we did with the Zaku 2 special data. So you're not gonna be missing out on a whole lot if you go ahead and do like I'm about to do and create the Gouf without the extra data. As a matter of fact, the data kind of becomes a little useless after the fact that you've created. So those 8 data that I managed to farm, probably from fighting the Boost Gouf, are kind of useless after I create this thing. But you're not going to be missing out. You'll just have to end up paying more credits, which you can always farm more from battles outside in the real world to actually boost up, the durability, attack, mobility, that type of thing. So let's go ahead and create the Gouf as well, because the Gouf should be a huge upgrade to our gem here. And yes, the Gouf will be going to Tristan, who is still our primary melee fighter. Oh man. Yes. Now, the one thing I don't like about the Gouf is probably something to bring up here. Matter of fact, I think I will bring it up just to show it off here in a second. Let's go ahead and switch MS. We're going to switch you over to level 15, Zaku 2 Special. That's pretty good stats. Actually, it's got a better melee to it, surprisingly, but it does have the plus 15 to melee, so there's that. Speed. Wow, heavy amount of speed, too. Surprisingly, that might not be too bad. Nope. Oh, anyways, to go kind of forward to it, my big problem right now is the handgun that it comes with. I believe that actually hinders us using a shield. As a matter of fact, let's screw around with this. So let's go ahead and give him that. Aeon, I want you to have the Zaka 2 special. Fritz, you can have the Zaka 2. Yeah, I'll give you the Zaka 2 for the moment. And we're going to actually set some parts here. I want to see what I can actually change around. Option parts. Extra wing will give me quite a bit, but I need to see if I can put that onto... Do I actually have to remove? I bet you I do. Okay, that's fine. So I gotta remove all of these parts. We're gonna remove that. You're gonna get the extra propellant and the extra wing for whatever's... Now, I do like that. It actually just gives it kind of like the Hyzak wings. I do like that. It looks really good. But, oh, wait a minute here. I thought we could equip both of them. Doesn't look like it. Okay, so I guess you're going to go ahead and get that. So if that's the case, I have a wing for no reason then. You're going to get the HP parts too. Does it actually even... No, it doesn't add anything. Yeah, HP parts 2 are going to you. I've already got full set of Gouf spikes. Zagok claw even. Unfortunately, I don't have something to switch out for that that handgun arm. I do not want that handgun arm. I suppose I could take... If I remove the legs, remove them, go ahead and put the GM legs back on you. What do the Gouf legs do for you versus that? Wow, quite a bit. Creating a monster here is what I'm doing. Okay. Alright, so, you know, I'm going to do a lot of this off camera because it'll take way too freaking long for me to do all this here. So, that's 2 new mobile suits we got, which means we need 2 new paint schemes. So, in the comment section for this, give me some paint schemes. That's for the Zaka 2 Special and for the Gouf that we have here with the Dom legs attached. So, go ahead and leave those if you really want to. If not, then I'll just kind of put something, whatever the hell I can think of, and we'll go from there. So, folks, I'm going to go ahead and end this recording. We're about 32, 33 minutes or so right now. So, folks, until next time, I'll see you later.